Do you remember when I told you that the statue of Lady Justice wears a blindfold because she doesn't want to know who's fucking her? That she just wants them to keep putting money in her scales?
No, I don't, but thank you for reminding me.
All right. Do you know what the sword is for?
No, I don't, but I can't wait to find out.
Okay. Just don't hold your breath for too long. The sword is for in case you run out of money, but she uses it to cut off your balls. Do you know the difference between a whore and the law?
No, I don't.
You buy a horse so you can get fucked. You buy the law so that you can't get fucked.
You know, it went like that. You should run for office.
I already am.
What office?
Whatever office will hire me.
So I was thinking about what you said about the law. I wonder what be going through people's minds when they have to be sent to prison. I mean, I can't imagine what it's like doing solitary.
Try coming to one of my performances.
Why have trouble getting a following?
Well, the last performance I did, I outnumbered the audience.
Oh, and how do restaurants deal with that?
They don't even put chairs at the tables anymore when I'm performing. They just, people come in, each person gets its own table, then they lie across it. They eat like the Romans, and that's how they fill up the restaurant. I just thought of another joke. Here's this guy, and he's always bragging at the office about how he makes out with women. He's a married man too, don't forget. How could you forget? You never knew. But anyway, he's talking, to all the guys in the office, and one of the guys, he's really interested. He says, "Tell me, Harry, how do you do it? How do you get all these girls?" He says, "I'll tell you a little secret, my friend." He said, you go to Penn Station, you take the Long Island Railroad to Great Neck. Now, all those women at Great Neck, they keep getting calls from their husbands that they're going to be working late at the office. Now, they know what the game is all about. They figure they'll have a little game of their own. So they're looking for men. They're looking for guys to pick up, to have fun, the same kind of fun that their husbands are having. It's easy. Next time you get off of work, go down Penn Station, take a train to Long Island Railroad, not to Long Island Railroad, take it to Great Neck, and then get off, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So the guy decides to take him up on it. So he buys a ticket to Great Neck, and what happens is he falls asleep on the train. So he misses his stop, and he ends up at the next stop in Manhasset. He figures he got to get back to Great Neck. So he jumps off the train, tries to cross over the track, and he sees this woman, an attractive woman too, giving him the eye. He says, "Hey, let's see how much mileage I can get out of this. Maybe I don't even need Great Neck." So he walks up to her, they exchange some words, and she says, "Want me to give you a lift home?" And he says, "I think I'm a little too far out for you, honey." And she says, "No, I meant my home." "Oh, well, okay, yeah." Well, sure enough, he takes him home, and he gets into the sack with her. They're having a great time. All of a sudden, she hears the door opening into her, to the front door to her home. She says, "Oh my God, it's my husband! You gotta get out of here fast!" He jumps into his clothes, and just as he's tying his last shoelace, the bedroom door opens up, and there's her husband standing in the frame of the doorway, glaring at him. And he says to him, "I thought I told you, Great Neck." Okay, now it's time for a raunchy limerick. So all you people with virgin ears, I hope you got chastity belts built into your headsets. For the rest of you, take out the clothespins and put them on the nose, 'cause here goes. There was a young man from Nantucket whose wang was so long he could suck it. And he said with a grin as he wiped off his chin, "If my ear were a cunt, I could fuck it." Now that was a little too raunchy for me, so I made my own version of this one, which goes like this. There once was a man from Nantucket who used to jack off in a bucket. Now the old French connection could have helped the erection, but no way, Jose, so fuck it. Little better, but not much, folks. Thank you for dropping by.